No, I've watched this ship, I guess, from when it was just a few small pieces of steel, really.
I worked there for 5 years during the war.
I think it's probably one of the most emotional and awe-inspiring sights you could ever see as the ship being launched.
This ship benefits from the considerable naval heritage of the 3 previous Parramattas, and I must say that we at Tenix are delighted to see a group from previous people serving on previous Parramattas. You're very welcome to join us today. It's one thing to build a ship, it's another thing to make sure it's supported through life. And Defence is increasingly getting a sophisticated understanding that building things in Australia and building things in New Zealand, as this has been, means that they will be able to support it through the 35-year life.
Firstly, it's building good ships, and secondly, it's actually building a defence shipbuilding infrastructure in Australia. And that's an important capability because we need to maintain this capability, not only to build ships, but to maintain them in Australia as well.
We have grown from a shipbuilding corporation to Australia's largest defence and technology contractor. In the last 3 years alone, we have established a strong commercial arm, and our workforce has increased from 2,000 to more than 5,000.
We're trying to project a partnership approach to working with the government where we can work together and try and find solutions to particular problems.
We are determined to increase our capability to meet Australia's defence needs on the land, in the air, and on, and perhaps under the sea.
I offer my sincerest congratulations to Tenix, their partners, to the Anzac Ship Project, and to all those involved in getting Parramatta to this stage of what I expect will be a long and hard-working life in the service of all Australian people.
Tenix builds good ships, so we need good ships to do our business. So this class of ship is one of several classes of ship that the Navy needs to do its business, and we're very happy with them.
What's unique about this vessel is, in fact, it's been designed for our requirements.
And the Anzac Frigate project is a great manufacturing success story for both Victoria and also Australia. This is a $5.6 billion project, creating almost 8,000 jobs over 15 years. More than 400 Victorian businesses will contribute to this project over its lifetime, and the vast majority of those subcontractors are small to medium employers. This project has been of enormous benefit to Victoria, and its success is due to the outstanding teamwork, skills and dedication of Tenix and its workers.
So this has a great impact on jobs, on employment, on manufacturing businesses with it, and of course for the Navy it means we have our own defence capabilities.
We're surrounded by sea. Our trade comes in and out by sea. Navies are essential to make sure that that's not affected, and ships like the Parramatta are very much how we do it.
Can I firstly congratulate Tenix on the tremendous job they've done in producing this ship on time and within budget, most notable things these days, and also to commend them on the enormous leadership they've given in defence industry within Australia over the last few years. It's no secret that defence industry is quite a challenge, and that here in Australia, to maintain the requisite skills and size and capitalisation of defence industry that is necessary is indeed a challenge in itself.
My thanks to Tenix and to the men and women who've worked so hard on the Anzac Frigate project. It's an example of Australian workmanship, it's an example of Australian engineering skill, and it's a demonstration to the rest of the world how modern and state-of-the-art can be the shipbuilding capacity of Australia and Australians. Well, the more things we can have done in Australia, the more jobs, the more self-reliant we are, and that's good for the country. It's an occasion to say to the people of Australia that in the years ahead, we will need, as Australians, to spend more rather than less on our defence capability. I think all of you are conscious that the region in which we now live is less rather than more stable than it used to be. And an important element of national priorities for this country in the time ahead will be to focus on the capacity and the needs of our defence forces.
I name this ship Parramatta. May God bless her and all who sail in her.